From the new home of the Atlanta Braves, MLB Network welcomes you to SunTrust Park. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Atlanta Braves. The D-backs will try to wrap up the three-game series sweep, and we'll have it for you next. Phil Niekro gets the starting assignment for the Braves. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last three starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Joe Torre, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Here's the first pitch to him. 0-1 the count. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the perfect guy to have on the mound. A veteran, not going to let the moment get too big for him. Completely understands what's being asked of him. They've been losing lately. That can't be denied. But this is the perfect guy, right spot.
Throws in time, and that's out number one. Time now to look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. He's averaging over an RBI game over his last 10. And I'll tell you what, that's being a total difference maker. It seems like every time he has a runner on base, he's relaxed. He understands what he's trying to do, and he's driving most of it in. Very dangerous right now.
Into the box, Chris Taylor. Knuckleball, and this one dances in and just about conks him. Niekro, a 6'1" right-hander, has been in the big leagues for over 2 decades now. That kind of longevity is extremely rare in just about any sport, and it's great to see.
Yeah, there's just no other way to slice it but the fact that if you're going to hang in for over 2 decades, you're probably Hall of Fame worthy, or at least have accrued the numbers to get you there. I mean, for people to stay in the game that long, the amount of adjustments you have to make and the ability to find a way to stay on the field, to go to the post and stay healthy for over 2 decades is mind-blowing.
So digging in now, Frank Thomas. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. And that misses inside 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. One and two to Frank Thomas. Hit hard to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order. And now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. Sean Newcomb is on the mound for the Diamondbacks. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I think this team has to be hoping that Matt Kemp can turn it around. It's been a tough go for him so far in this series. He hasn't gotten a hit yet, and he's a guy that they really rely on. They need to get him going sooner than later.
Stepping into the box, Andrew Jones. He's hitting just south of 300 in April. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. So, guys, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, D-Row, to get a sweep, a 3-game sweep on the road. They've won the first 2, looking to put a bow on this one here.
Yeah, to win 3 on the road, Dan, significantly difficult in today's game. You try and take care of business at home, this would be huge for this team.
1 out, nobody on. Hard hit towards center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Wow, throw a tent over it and bring out the clown.
The right fielder, Matt.
Look like a 3-ring circus out there. One outfielder mistimes his jump and the ball gets past him. His buddy has to back him up and get the ball in. A good thing, too. Otherwise, it could have been a triple or even an inside the Parker.
So here's Matt Kemp now, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Bader has a beat on it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone.
The first baseman,
At the plate, Fred McGriff is coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. He's set. Here it comes. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Santana has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Atlanta. Still no score. And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. He's 2 for 10 in the series coming into today. Here's the first pitch to him. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
One of the toughest things to do at this level is to win on the road. With the win today, this would be a sweep of a road series. You know, Dero, at times that knuckleball has a mind of its own. This one wasn't intended to be located down the middle of the plate, but that's exactly where it was.
Yeah, I think the batter was shocked right there. He actually got a pitch. That's been one of the few pitches that have missed over the heart of the plate. When you're facing a knuckleball guy, it's darting and diving all over. The last place you think it's going to end up is down the shoe.
The 1-1 home. High in the air out to center field. Jones is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. And let's focus our attention on second baseman Brian Dozier. We know what he can do from the offensive standpoint, light tower power, but he doesn't get enough credit for his defense, his ability to manipulate the bag and do all this while his hair never moves.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a knuckleball that finds the highest part of the zone. On a line to shortstop. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the 1 out.
The shortstop, Ozzie Albies.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect Ozzie Albies. Fouled away. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Albies with a 1-1 count now. Carter, the runner at first with 2 gone. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down.
Talk about having to hit 2 different speeds. How about you got to slow your swing down to hit the knuckler, then you have to speed it up because now the express, the fastball's on the way.
Another one sent foul. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that two-strike pitch was obviously to get
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. One left for the Diamondbacks. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Justin Upton now. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
The left fielder, Justin Upton.
First pitch on its way to Upton. Strike one to start the at-bat. Upton in a hole, 0-2 the count to him. Upton, or simply J-Up, he was selected in the 15th round back in the draft of 2019.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage. And he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. And he makes the throw to first. Flowers is retired, 2 down now.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Here's Brian Dozier now. Into center field, line drive, base hit. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Now at the plate, Hernan Perez. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground to short. Albies scoops it up. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left. Settling in now, Harrison Bader. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box, Sean Newcomb. A ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike.
I got a ball.
Third inning, no score to this point. Hit on the ground to short. Perez is up with it. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman,
Striding in, Joe Torre. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Knuckleball dances just inside that time.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy is probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
1-1 to the D-backs leadoff man. Looks at a knuckleball that finds the bottom of the strike zone. High in the air out towards shallow right. Kemp has a read on it, and that's the third out. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. Home half of the third coming up. No score. In now, Phil Niekro as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Phil Niekro.
First offering on its way. Way late on the fastball for strike one.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
And that misses 1-1. 1-2 now to the Braves pitcher. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Thomas is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
Cal Ripken Jr.
Into the box now, Cal Ripken. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. First pitch coming. Here it is. He'll go after the first pitch here as the fastball's hit foul off to the right. Strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Ripken, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason. Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Carpenter now at second. And there's out number 2.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Andrew Jones. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and 1 strike. And now a pitch on the way. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking. 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3-hole hitter lead that next inning off.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. On now to the top of inning number 4. And we are tied 0-0. Digging in for his second at bat, Chris Taylor. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Taylor behind, 0-2 the count. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Popped him up. Perez is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The first baseman, number 35.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And in steps Big Frank. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Here comes the first pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And he takes a called strike 1. Fouled off. Here's another 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. And foul.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Out in front as he grounds this one to short. Played on the backhand. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Hey, D-Roll, that's great hustle out of the box right there. The shortstop has to go deep in a hole to make the play, but he was thinking base hit as soon as he made contact.
Yeah, perfect placement right there. He's definitely rewarded for it right there. Nice play by the shortstop. There's not much you can do. You can either plant that right foot and try and come unglued with a throw to first base. You can use the Derek Jeter, try and jump throw, but I didn't think he was going to get him either way.
This is on the ground over to first. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for Arizona. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Striding in once again, Matt Kemp comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hot shot on the ground is short. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Boy, Giro, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Stepping in now, Fred McGriff, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
0-2. Here it comes. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. There's 1 to Thomas at first. It's a double play.
Up next for Atlanta, the left fielder, Justin.
Ready for another chance? Justin Upton. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. A 1-1 now to Upton. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Just got a piece of that one. Perhaps shortening up now will get the ball in play. The 2-2. Line to the right side. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
All right, thanks, Heidi. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
And a knuckleball ties him in knots there, and that's the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well outside the strike zone as the knuckleball got away from him a bit. Laid off, but a cold strike as that caught the outside. This is line to left. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 home. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Jones racing back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the pitcher, Sean.
Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Diamondbacks, Sean Newcomb. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Soft liner towards short, and this will be pulled in easily for the final out of the inning. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back to SunTrust Park just outside of Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. He told me that they've been way too aggressive on the first pitch of the at-bat. And while he doesn't necessarily condemn that if it's leading to hits, that's clearly not the case right now. Over 80% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch, and a lot of those have resulted in swinging misses or outs, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Bader moves over, makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Brian Dozier. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Now batting, shortstop, Hernan Perez.
Digging in to try it again, Hernan Perez. First pitch on its way. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
All bets are off for the offense right now. This guy's got a low pitch count. He's attacking his zone. They have to get more aggressive. This guy's not going anywhere.
And a bunt attempt misses, and we'll see how they play it down 0-2. Runs up and gets this one down. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. 5 innings complete, and we still have no score. Ready once again, Joe Torre. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Joe.
Now a knuckleball, and it's looked at for strike one.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Another 0-2 coming. This is line to left. Upton has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Standing in now, Chris Taylor. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
In now, Frank Thomas, as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging a bat.
Gary Carter.
Into the box, Gary Carter, and this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Taylor, the runner at third. Thomas is over at second with 1 down in the inning. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that can do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
Well, obviously not biting on the first 2, so it looks as though they'll just go ahead and wave him down to first base for free here.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with 1 away. And that'll bring up the sweet swinging Matt Carpenter. 0-1 the count. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he fouls this one off. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Got him. So they're unable to even put the ball in play here, and now 1 more out can get him out of this mess with the game still tied.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically did.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Diamondbacks leave them loaded, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Ryan Zimmerman is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Number 11, Ryan Zimmerman.
Swung on and missed for the first strike. Zimmerman, or just simply Zim, he's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Carter goes to get it. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
The third baseman,
now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Cal Ripken, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Heading out toward shallow right. Bader coasts under it. 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Andrew Jones.
So striding forward now, Andrew Jones. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So a ground ball single up the center of the diamond makes it 2 hits for him on the afternoon. And as we check out our Atlanta Braves leaderboard, you can see that he currently ranks second best on the roster in that category. Digging in and looking for more, Matt Kemp. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First offering on its way. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with 1 swing.
Jones leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. A pause and the 0-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. Braves strand 1. Back here at SunTrust Park, neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. James Hoyt will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
James Hoyt.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ozzie Albies, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. On the move is Upton. But this will land untouched. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. Lays off 2-2 now. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today. One gone now in the Arizona seventh, and into bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Count is 1-2 now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kemp has a read on it. 2 gone.
The pitcher, number 15.
Here now's the pitcher, Sean Newcomb. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First offering on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Swing and a soft liner. Oh, and he misses it. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joe Torre. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way. Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches,
well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 1 hit, 1 left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark, and we still have no score. And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Fred McGriff. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody put something together to try to score a run.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
On to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home 7th.
Up next for Atlanta, the left fielder, Justin Upton.
Digging in now, Justin Upton. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
0-2, here it comes. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. Pitch is popped up, and this is taken in for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the catcher, Tyler Flowers.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. Brian McCann will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Brian McCann.
Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1. His prior history in this matchup, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Pulled toward right center field. And that's in there, base hit.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Ryan.
Now batting, Brian Dozier. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch on its way.
Nope.
Lays off 1-0. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. One left for Atlanta. Still no score. Brian McCann will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
For the Braves.
Up next for Arizona, Chris Taylor. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Line towards center field. Routine out there for Andrew. One away.
Now batting, the first base.
Digging in, Frank Thomas. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. In his career, Thomas is looking to do something now that he's done over 500 times in his career, and that's hit a baseball over the fence.
Matty, you can bet right now all around the league in different locker rooms across the country, everyone shuts down when this guy steps up to the plate. When you're dealing with 500 plus homers, the whole world wants to see if he gets a hold of another one.
Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. Fly ball right down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
The next 3-2. Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. Throw not in time to get him, and how about that? An unlikely infield single. And as I thought might be the case based on how close that play was, they're requesting a chance to review the replay and decide whether or not to challenge the safe call.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
Base has been overturned, and the batter ruled out.
Stepping in now, Gary Carter. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The set and the 1-1 into right field. That's a base hit.
They talk about having a day. How about 3 at-bats, 3 knocks? Not a bad day, D-Row.
We used to say in the big leagues on the bench, anybody can get 2. Can you get 3? And if you get 3, who's on the hook for 4?
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Here's the 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Upton's under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Arizona, and this is still a 0-0 ball game.
Leading up for the Braves, the shortstop, Hernan Perez.
First pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. And that's the first out. Our line score there says it all to this point, or if you prefer, it doesn't say anything. 0-0 our score, as you start to wonder if anyone's going to play to run in this one. Dale Murphy will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Braves. Number 3, Dale Murphy.
And that one swung on and missed 0-1. As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this game has the potential to result in a series sweep, but of course with a tie game on our hands, that is no foregone conclusion.
Never easy to sweep. This is one of those teeter-totter games, back and forth as we're tied going into the back end of this game right now. It'll be interesting to see how this one plays out. I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Cal Ripken. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
0-1 pitch coming. Takes this the other way to right. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Yeah, he's got the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
Now the Diamondback skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Jerry Blevins enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Jerry Blevins.
Into the box now, Andrew Jones, as he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. He's set. The 0-1. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there, out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Ready on 0-2. And another foul ball.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
0-2. Here it is. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Braves strand 1. We are still scoreless. Joe Smith will be on the mound to start the ninth inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Striding into the box, Domingo Santana. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
Line hard to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2, and a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Now the pitch. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Harrison Bader.
Now at the plate, Harrison Bader. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. The 1-2 is a fastball taken high for a ball. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Upton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Diamondbacks down in order. Still no score. Dansby Swanson is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here.
Shortstop, number 7, Dansby.
Now in the box, Matt Kemp. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth.
Leading up for the Braves, the right fielder, Matt Kemp.
First delivery to him on the way. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
You know, it's funny. I can count on one hand the times I was able to actually go to the plate and think home run and hit a home run. I wish guys would just focus on getting into their rhythm at the dish, trying to hit the ball hard and let the chips fall where they may. When they try and hit home runs, it usually doesn't happen.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Carpenter charging in on it, on to first, and that is a huge out to start the bottom of the ninth.
Now batting.
There's a look at the final line for the Arizona starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
From the stretch. Hit hard up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's one out in the inning. They got one more to play with that they could potentially be productive with. But this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
In now, Justin Upton. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. The head-to-head numbers against Jerry Blevins. He's 1 for 5. The 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident in doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Justin Upton becomes out number 2 in the bottom of the 9th. Here's the first pitch. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike 1.
Hey, what a great pitch right there in a big situation to pull a string on that changeup. He knew that hitter was going to be super aggressive.
The 0-1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Now the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as he pulled the string on the breaking ball, and the inning is over. So they can't get that. Aaron Judge is up off the bench to pinch hit here, so we'll see what he can do to begin the extra frames.
Aaron Judge.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Outside, 2-1. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the draft of 2019.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys. He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
The 2-2 one more time is laid off, and the count runs full.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, left field.
At the plate, Chris Taylor. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1. On the ground for Dozier at second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Tim Mesa comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th.
Number 58, Tim Mesa.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Carpenter fields it cleanly, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Up next for Atlanta, the shortstop, Hernan Perez.
Standing in, Hernan Perez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. Liner toward right center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch.
Wow. One of the keys to being a great outfielder, not being afraid to sacrifice your body. Terrific diving catch there that he made look a lot easier than it actually is.
Mike Gerber will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Mike Gerber.
On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves. We are still scoreless. Craig Kimbrell comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here.
Craig Kimbrell.
So coming to the plate, Frank Thomas.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Thomas.
Sharp ground ball to third. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Up next for the
And he'll
Diamondbacks,
want to take that baseball out of play. That's a big one. Career hit number 2,500. To give you an indication as to the importance of that number, of all the players to play this game through the years, fewer than 100 have reached this total.
Think about it, D-Roll. I'm sure he remembers his first hit and probably his 100th hit. 2,500 hits. Wow.
Yeah, he's on the clock now. 500 more until that Hall of Fame benchmark of 3,000 knocks. What a career this guy has put together.
The batter number
Sacrifice
14,
was in
second
order
base.
right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Here's Matt Carpenter. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, if your team really needs you like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Number 15. Domingo.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Domingo Santana, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him.
Boy, this guy comes out of the pen. He loves coming in spots like this, tight situations. This is exactly the type of game that he loves to come into.
Ripped down the first base line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. The 2-2 pitch, and he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. It's getting late. 1 run can win it as we move to the bottom of the 11th, and we still have no score. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Cal Ripken. Last time through was a base hit.
Ripken Jr.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Oh, and that nearly sent us home and sent this crowd into hysterics, but it'll wind up a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Line to the right side. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
Standing in now, Andrew Jones. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 0-1 delivery. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to Thomas is in time for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Matt Kemp.
Stepping up now, Matt Kemp. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Comes set. The 0-1. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. Braves are set down. Standing in, Dansby Swanson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike one. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Look into McCann, the 1-1. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. Stepping in, Harrison Bader, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
As long as you actually get it inside, that 2-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. The 2-2 is a ball high and inside. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jones is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Brandon Belt will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
For Arizona, number 10, Brandon Belt.
And he lays off there, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Diamondbacks down in order. And this is still a 0-0. Will Smith will be summoned here to start the home 12th, and the best case scenario for him is to take us to the 13th.
Will Smith. Leading up for the Braves, the first baseman, Brad Marquette.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Well, he was definitely trying to end it with 1 swing at a bat right there, leaving nothing to the imagination. That's the problem sometimes. Everyone wants to be a hero in extra innings instead of just getting on base and playing it like another inning.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Chasing after it is Taylor. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Justin Upton.
Ready now, Justin Upton. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Now the Diamondbacks get a left-hander up and working in the bullpen. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch that time, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Carpenter is there. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Ryan McCann.
Stepping in for the Braves, Brian McCann. He went down on strikes last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Here's the 0-2, and he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least 1 more. Down in order go the Braves. We are back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, Joe Torre, attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. Lifted in the air to center field. And there to put this one away is Jones, and that's out number 1.
The left fielder, number 3.
Coming to the plate now, Chris Taylor, and looking to improve on a 1 for 5 effort so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes ball 1.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Fouled off. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Wow, we've seen some really impressive pitching in this one. You could say these.
Number 35. Tom, your attention, please.
New pitcher to tell you about here is it's the longtime closer Troy Percival that gets the call here.
Percival.
Here comes the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. And he fouls this one off.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Ready with the 1-2. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard ground ball to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
You don't see that too often. You starting to get in swing mode and you start fouling off multiple pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag if he'll throw it. Nice job by the offensive player to get himself a base hit.
Into the box, Gary Carter. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. 1-1. Here it is. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Upton going back. Still ranging back. And they have taken the lead. So a 2-run shot to left center as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Yeah, I love a team that keeps fighting with 2 outs like they did here. The previous batter gets on board with a single, and his teammate does even better with an absolute bomb. That's good baseball.
Big slow breaking ball that drops in for a strike to start him out. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up, and it says 0-2.
2 out, nobody on. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes
through it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. Chad Green comes in out of the bullpen as he'll finally try to wrap this one up in the bottom of the 13th.
Number 57.
Digging in, Brian Dozier. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
And this is why you come to the game right here. I'll tell you what, this is an absolutely great matchup. A couple alpha dogs out there. That probably won't be the last fastball we're going to see.
Behind 0-2 now. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Stepping into the box, Hernan Perez. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here.
Yeah, you got to control the controllables, Matty. All you can do is put barrel to baseball and see what happens. You cannot control the defensive wizardry on the other side.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Gerardo Parra will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the bases empty.
Gerardo Parra.
Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Final strike for the Braves. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Carter corrals it. Throw in time for the final out, and the Diamondbacks go on the road and sweep their rivals.
Yeah, that's a sweet win, especially on the road. They took the lead in the top of the 13th and held on to it in the bottom to secure this win.
A 2-0 finish today.
The
Will Smith claims the win out of the pen, his first. Chad Green closes the door for the save, his 6th. So